Take those cans that I cut those handles off of and put them here. Let me go get one. Yeah, I could take one of these cans that I cut the top out of and strip the metal off and take the metal and set it inside of here in the corners where I was talking the other day about. I got like a little crack in the corners where I could take this metal, strip it off, turn it with the outside out, put it here in these corners to close these corners up. I'm thinking this piece down here, I could literally take it out and flatten this side and this side. I bet it'd be just about wide enough to fit all the way across here. I mentioned I might want to take a grinder and grind out that little ridge right there, so I have a flat surface to put that. And I believe I could do that. I don't mind having the holes in the bottom of that. Actually, these could be bent down. These are, you know, on a, well, I want to have enough hole in there for, you know, if water gets in there so it'll drain out. But these are those things like you have on a plug, like an electrical plug where you can push them open, and they can be closed like this here, like that. Pull it down like that, and then same thing right here. Oh, if this old Philco refrigerator, I've never known how many hot rod miles it's liable to have on the road. There it was, sitting in an old fallen down house up at Luke's place, thinking its life was over and somebody's going to take it in for scrap iron. And now look at it. Now look at it. Oh, the joy. Just look at it. Oh, just look at it. I like that. That's good. Looks good. Yeah, I think I left my hammer in there. Didn't need to, but I bet it's where it's at. Oh, and my Leatherman, too. I might decide to put a little latch on it too, you know, like I'm thinking of a turn latch where you turn it. I can almost show you because the handle's stuck up. Well, now that I've kind of raised the roof on the lid of that box, I bet it would fit in there. Let's go back out here with this. Y'all don't bump into Rusty's car now. There can't be putting no scratches in Kermit here. No, I wouldn't do. So, sit y'all down here while I go. That's right, she got this drain sticking out over here. Drain first. Darn it, still. Well, I might have to notch this back piece so this drain can go down in there, but I could do that too. You know, I got them kind of skills. Alrighty. Alrighty, we'll come back to this another day. Holy joy. I'll go get my camera and take a picture of that. Sometimes I make things out of things that things ain't supposed to be made out of. Like these two metal pieces came out of the bottom of that thing. I don't know what that was originally, but in the metal pile out back. This old air conditioner used to be in the house there, but it quit working. I just needed something to cut some metal on, like a sawhorse. And I thought, well, geez, I could set these two inner things like that and set that air conditioner over it and shoot some tech screws into it, and we'd have a little excuse me, have a little temporary workbench that I could dismember and get rid of later if and when I didn't want it. So heck, let's do that. Let's grab us some tech screws and shoot in that baby, and then use it. Let's use it. Oh, I love using stuff. I think the wind's liable to blow it over before I get back. Tell you what, I'll go get my tech screws and you can watch it and see if the wind blows it over before I get back to it, okay? So these are my fins for this, and my plan is to put them on here and put a pin up here that I pin them into. And that way this trunk part will be tied down to the door by the pin, and when I release the pin I can lift this off. The other thing I'm going to do, a lot of times the old Cadillacs would have a fin with a little thing on top. I bought a bunch of screwdrivers off of, I don't even know where, but they are absolutely crap. And I was thinking these are worthless for screwdrivers, just about. And I was thinking, hey, I could use these as fin tips. For example, let's see what we got here. A couple of y'all out of there, the same size and shape, maybe. I don't think I like that. Maybe some of these small ones. I don't think I like the screwdrivers, but I like these. I like them enough to just about weld them in place right onto that. Yeah, sure do. Okay, so let's move this. Let's move this over there, and let's tack them on there, tack weld them on there. I suppose I could put a screw in them. I mean, that is an option too. I got screws handy by, and then I could weld them after I tack them on there with a screwdriver gun. To do that, I'm gonna want a tape measure. I want this one to come. There's a line in the refrigerator here, I want this to match that line there. And this is all going to be eyeballed, so we're not doing no super high-tech whatever you call it, lining them up, everything. We're just gonna poke them on there. Poke them. We're gonna poke them on there. I got a magnet that might hold on to that while I do this. I suppose I could brad them on rather than welding them because yeah, it'd be neater, wouldn't it? Yeah. Knowing how good I weld, I'd wind up burning holes in them. You know me. Welding is not my strongest thingy. Not my strongest. I come back with my bradding tool, pull those screws out, pop a brad right in there. That'd be pretty quick and easy, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, it would. We'll do that. Okay. We'll do that. Okay. Now to get the tool. We'll do that. Oh, that gave it so much more character. I like that. I like that real good. So don't you agree that every rat rod trailer ought to have fins? And the cool thing about that is I should be able to take that off and stand it right on the fin. For example, it should go about like this. And if I wanted to, I could draw or paint something on that, you know, like I don't even know, put a rat fink on it or a rat rod rule, something, and that could be like a little sign piece. And then when I get ready to leave the car show, pick it right back up, set it right back on here like this. And then what I'll do is I'll have two little pins up here that you can put a pin through that and hook it in place. You know, like a kind of like a trailer hitch pin or something. You know, I just put a little side piece onto here that I can put a pin through, and then pin this down where it will stay put and it won't blow off when we go down the road. Okay. Okay. Okay.